back. You're watching Pathfinders. And in this episode, we put the spotlight on emerging builders from the South. Credited with having completely revolutionized retirement communities is Bahri Estates. We met with the man who masterminded the concept and the happy residents who call it home.
Nested in the lush yet lavish foothills of Kodaikanal, the world's most awarded retirement community development, Anandam, is the nucleus of Bahri Beautiful Country, a 120-acre township conceptualized by Bahri Estates, accompanying experiences that are high touch.
Bahri Estates was founded 2 decades ago. So what was your original thinking then behind bringing self-contained retirement communities to this country? Clearly, your peers must have felt that you were a bit ahead of your time.
Admit we were ahead of times as far as the retirement community living in India is concerned. When we were planning to venture into retirement homes, we were very clear southern part of our country is where the concept can be more acceptive as compared to the other locations in India. We were also very clear when we were looking to venture out into retirement homes, we wanted to have a community which should be away from the hustle bustle of city life. So that is why we moved to a decision of moving outskirts of the cities. So that is how we were inspired, and that is how we chose the location of our Anandam at Foothills of Kodaikanal being our flagship project there.
Residents entrusting you with their golden years, that's shouldering a huge responsibility. So what sort of infrastructure build-out is required to ensure that you provide them the luxury and leisure that they're seeking, and yet at the same time, safety and security?
The location we were scouting should be easily accessible, and it should all be nature friendly. That is how we selected the place at Foothills of Kodaikanal. That was one. Second thing, yes, definitely the infrastructure plays a very major role, like you correctly said. When we were looking to venture out into retirement homes and scouting for locations, since it has to be a self-contained townships, the larger area had to be scouted. Say, for example, in our 120 acre of development here, in our Foothills Kodaikanal project, only 27% of the area is saleable. Balance all area is all open for their leisure, for their sport, for their activities. That is how we conceived it. All our townships are having footpaths, jogging tracks, lot of parks and open area. Apart from that, we were very clear and still we are very focused. What we do now, we try to arrange some social activities for them in nearby villages so that they can share their expertise.
So what sort of professionally managed services do you offer at Anandam, and who have you had to partner with to create a sense of quality living and yet at the same time community living?
Retirement living, if you ask me, should never be considered as a real estate project. It is purely a service-oriented product. Now, service definitely plays a very major role for the residents. Now, when we say services, now these are all trained professionals where they understand the needs of the residents by having knowledge about their lifestyle, their habits, their food habits, their likes, their dislikes, their sense of humor. The most important aspect of the services is the medical part. Here we have tied up with Apollo Telehealth Services as our healthcare partners for our pan-India projects of Anandam. Apart from that, there are paramedical staffs which are trained by Apollo and are available at site for in case of any emergency consultations. Regular classes for the physiotherapy, yoga is being held there to keep all these seniors active. The entire housekeeping, maintenance, including gardening is being done even if they are not staying there.
Now, how do you view the competitive landscape in the context of self-contained retirement communities?
To tell you the truth, we did a lot of surveys before, selecting of the land, selecting of the services, selecting of our associates and partners who were there. So a lot of due diligence and research was done before we ventured into the Anandam Retirement Community, and today the success of it is self-explanatory.
And what are some of the fundamentals to maintaining market leadership in the rapidly evolving real estate sector?
One has to be always innovative, that is one. Secondly, the more you interact, the more you understand your clients, that helps you to understand how do we improve for the next. They are all brand ambassadors. So we need to learn a lot from them.
Bahri Estates has been the recipient of several awards and accolades over the years. But what is the accomplishment that you're most proud of personally?
See, the most important thing which has been the success for Anandam is the smile, the blessings, their statements, their endorsement to me about my vision, about Anandam, makes me with full of confidence, and that gives me the strength to move ahead.
Bahri Estates has carved a niche for itself with its flagship property brand, Anandam. By leveraging its rich understanding of the customer, Bahri Estates has made a mark in the rapidly evolving real estate landscape, and Anandam has become the independent haven where both homes and memories last a lifetime.
Anandam is the only promoter I find who has invested in the infrastructure largely. Before people moved in, no other builder does that.
After our retirement, we want to live in a calm and serene and beautiful area.
Quiet and calm, nice atmosphere. We always aspired to have something like this.
Anandam is a pleasure. I love this place.
Here you have peace, you have got a lot of friends, you have got a lot of people who are of my same age.
After a few days of living at Anandam, I had a feeling that my longevity would improve.
Calm and peaceful atmosphere, pollution free, all this went in favor of our choosing Anandam.
The elderly people need love and affection in the last days of their life. Anandam gave me that hope.
Well, that brings our special episode on emerging builders from the South to a close. I'm Pooja Jain, signing off from the Bahri Beautiful Country Integrated Township in Kodaikanal. We'll see you next time.